tell whether she's more excellent this way or as an individual. Well, whether she's a group or an individual, she's still excellent as she is. Yeah, you're right. Hey, what's up everybody on YouTube? Jesus Christ Chan Sonichu Prime here once again. And today we're going to be looking at the next figure in Transformers so you can see that merge. Combiner mode, Excelina. So essentially, between at least two of the Autobots, whether it be Excelina or Chris Chan Prime, they both have their normal default mode, which you see in the original figures, or they actually can alternate into their combined mode when needed to help out Metatron or any other Autobot combiner team. But that's just the short version of that. So, but anyway, here we are. And there she is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right out front here, we got a lovely picture of her motorcycle mode. I think somebody forgot to put in some grays there, or they might not have hit or they might not have been recognized. But anyway, so there's a slight bit of miscoloration on this box art as opposed to the figure. Well, that's happened before if you take into account certain Guardians, certain Renegades, or other Autobots and Decepticon toys in the past. But anyway, so one color for the other, prototype, yada yada yada. Transformers Legacy Merge, she is a Deluxe Class, Class at Deluxe Set, Deluxe Classic, Class at Deluxe. Here we are, Combiner Mode, Excelina, Transformers. On this side of the box, you got the artwork of Excelina. I knocked her over. Okay, that happened. Anyway, so yeah, nice little variation of her robot mode as opposed to her regular mode. Anyway, Excelina is Cybertronian, and on the other side of the box, you got half of the lovely poster artwork, and there is the top, there is the bottom, the verse needs barcodes, and on the back of the box, you got obligatory brushes. This, that, and the other. She could become an arm, a leg for Metatron to take the place of one that is absent. And a lovely little bio if you'd like to read that. Shorter than the original bio, but this will also be on the Cwclight. But that's basically it for the packaging. Moving right along though, so here we have Excelina in her combiner mode as opposed to original mode, and in her motorcycle mode, yeah, she definitely has got the grooves going on and everything. And I didn't measure that kickstand down. I was thinking about this, but anyway, let's get in closer and look at the details. So you got some transparent window of viewing, especially to see the silver on the inside at the top front. And there's one side of the vehicle, complete with the kickstand. Lots of pinks, some reds, some grays, and a little bit with a hit of orange around. And there's the back of the bike, which is essentially the soles of her feet. And there is the top. There is the bottom. And she does have visible head syndrome. Hey, how you doing? I'm not just delivering pizzas, you know. Anyway, so that side. So she does roll. As rolling things should. Hooray for rolling, falling, biking, things, and all of that. Yes. And now for comparison, we'll get the usuals out of the way first. So here she is with CC82 going on right there. With Chris Chan Prime. Don't you just love it when the bike is bigger than the car? With Optimus. Or how about when the bike is as big as a truck? With Sonichu. Let's see that last. And here she is alongside the rest of the Quickville Autobot Combiner team: Wave, Armorats, Rollout, Chopper, and Fireshot. And here she is in comparison with the Grammy Makoto's Decepticon Combiner team and the first, which of course includes the Punch Slabs, the SAVs, and the Correctors. And then now for the last two clear, obvious comparisons. So we'll start off with our special guest, the Mold Mate. So here she is with Combiner Wars Groove. Couple of motorcycles just driving down the highway. And of course with herself. I mean, at least she gets a little bit bigger in her vehicle mode comparison. But anyway, there you go. Anyway, so she does come with a couple of accessories. So she gets the lovely little blade pieces once again, like she did in the original figure. Except, yeah, these are just all transparent blue plastic with the molding, and that there's just no paint on them for some reason. Oh well. Anyway, you can connect the two once again to make a full disc. And yes, so on the figure itself, you got a 5mm port right there, and you have ports on either side of the rear tire. So obviously, what is a good thing to do is just pop these in the sides right there, and she could be slashing jerk hop tires along the way. Yay! And then she also has her little combiner limb, which you know, same as the ones that came with the Autobots. She gets the claw, and of course, you know, you can flip that out to make the fingers. It's the same. You can got these. I make the thumb to go either way. You know how it goes. Just boop boop. It's a right hand, and then it's a left hand. Yep. So anyway, you all know how it goes by now. But yeah, you can definitely store this in the vehicle mode. You got a couple options actually. You can slide the post down that way. Oh, she has this port right here. So yep, you can pop it on top, leave it right there. That's decent. That's decent. Or if you wanted to, or if you use the booster type of hand, you can. Anyway, you can pop it back here. Oh, and also as with the usual these combiner mode hands, you got the little thing right here. You can just pop out, remove. You can store your Time Master, Prime Master in there. But yeah, just well, she got blades and she got claw right behind her back. Whoosh! But not so much zoom, because that's not a booster. It's more like an attack power up. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the vehicle mode. Let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's! Yep, we knew that was going to happen. Alright, so go into combine mode first. Once again, the kickstand is up. Alright, so first off, we're going to take this piece right here, turn that, lift it up, and then rotate it downward. Just leave that right there for now. Yeah, these stay up here. Oh, just like tabs and slots. Apparently, I did not connect them right when I transformed this into vehicle mode for this video. Anyway, so the arms, you're gonna want to take them, rotate, pull them down here at this thing. There's a tab right here. That's gonna go into the slot right there. So we're gonna rotate that at the bicep, and this goes all the way down. It connects right there, and same thing on the other side. Doop, rotate, doop. Yep, and then yeah, rest of the way. And then, of course, push the head. Now, actually, it helps if you pull this forward. Gives you clearance. You push the head back, get the combiner peg up. And there you go. Now, Excelina is a leg. And she definitely could kick ass like this. Kick, yes. Alright, now, arm mode. So, combiner limb, like that. As you could probably figure. We'll lift the arms up. And we'll just go ahead and do this. So you want to rotate them this way where the elbow is facing that way, and just leave them like that for right now. And then you might want to lift this up for this. So lift this up and pull the legs down, stretching them out. And you want to go ahead and well, no, actually, you could leave the tires, the back tires as they are. That's yeah. Anyway, do that. So just there's a tab slot connection tab slot. Yeah, get that in there, and I'm making sure I got this right. This goes all the way down here. Yeah, because sworn it was like a there's no tab slot. Oh well. Anyway, so then you rotate, and there you go. Now she is an arm. Unlike armor rats, you gotta hand it to her. There you go. And of course, you can have it this way, you know, either way, become a right arm or a left arm. And you got your optional full range of movement here, or of course, just the 9-degree bend. But pretty much it. So let's go down to robot mode. Feet forward. Pop this out so we can get the head out. Combiner peg down. Close that back up. Split the legs. Get the arms down. Rotate them forward. And yeah, there you go. There you have combiner mode Excelina in her robot mode. And I'd say compared to her original, or to her actual form, it's actually decent, a fair representation of comparison. But we'll get down to that when we do a side-by-side comparison. Oh, I forgot to do this. You gotta flip these tires in robot mode. So they are in that way in robot mode. So yeah, there you go. That's the full fit robot mode. But let's get a closer look at the details. So kind of a rather simplistic version of her head bolt, but at least it's like she got her mouth plate, her mouth guard up, and she could put her visor on, so she's just ready to scan the Decepticons and clones. All about symbol front and center on a yellow triangle on in the blues, pinks, reds, grays, and hints of orange all around, going down the body and the molded detail as well. And going up the back, big old front, big old backpack. That's the front of the motorcycle, but it works. But yeah, now articulation wise, what we got, I'm gonna tell you. So this ball is all joint. You got your wiggly, wiggly, waggly, wiggly, waggly. Can't look down. Now unless you use that joint. She could do a total squirrel like that if you wanted to. She could look down some. Okay, there you go. She look down and be like, "What the heck is that?" And then head can rotate, do a full 360. Arms can rotate, do a full 360, and they can move in and out. And well, again, really down if you use that transformation joint. You got bicep rotation and 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist or hand. You have waist rotation. Legs can move forward that far and back all that far and then outward. She could do the full splits. You have thigh rotation. Slightly under 90 degrees or bend at the knee, or maybe it is, and just nothing at the feet. Now we'll run through the accessories once again. Now with these, of course, mainly with popping her hands. You could probably utilize this, but mainly if you were to combine these into one thing, and they could just slip right there. But just you gotta have this upward for that, so that's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, you could definitely do these blades overhand or underhand. Definitely the case with that one. But if you try to do it underhand on this one, that kickstand gets in the way, so probably a bit of an angle there. But at least you can get that, and you can definitely do it on top here. So on that, yes, she can be all running fast and hack slash all the way, and just hack slash some Decepticon booty and butts. But yeah, of course, these do combine, make the one disc. So she could hold that and kind of make like an impromptu shield. But then of course you also have this, which can be used as a blade type of weapon or a mock gun. So yeah, there you go. You can kind of get slash bash bash, slash bash bash, maybe a pew pew if you want to, and all that good stuff right there. Yeah, let's just show it off real quick. Yeah, lift that up, pop this back here. There you go. That's decent. Deja vu. And now for comparison. Here she is with CC82. With Christian Prime. With Sonichu. With Optimus. definitely a height difference. Here she is at a dynamic group shot with the Quickfill Combiner team. Looks like they're ready to take out some Decepticlones and cons. And here she is alongside the comparison with the Decepticlones and the first. Punish Labs, SAVs, and Cracktors. And of course, here she is with Mr. Groove. And last but not leastly, here she is with herself. And there's definitely a bit of a height difference, but still, you know what? It doesn't matter if she's tall or small, she's still awesome as she is. But she definitely has more flexibility in her original mode as opposed to her combiner mode. So, there you go! And here we show off on Metatron how Excelina looks in arm mode, and then also in leg mode, which once again, all the fun things you can do in Scrabble seeding this type of combiner. Alright, so yeah, this is combiner mode Excelina, and yeah, actually quite the decent little figure, you know, for his way of work. Like, you know, not as detailed or, you know, in comparison to original mode, but at least you know, gets the job done. She's a combiner, so she'll work with she'll work alongside the others when combining Metatron when nobody else is there or they're just absent. And at least you know she's able to work in cooperation as opposed to alone out at night and wander and just slashing or just punching. She's got really good strength and ninja skills all about her either way. But of course, you know, as it is with the combiner bots and everything, they still got pretty good play value, especially when you can scramble city and everything. But yeah, anyway, so I picked up combiner mode Excelina from Target. These are popping up in your Walmart, your Targets, your BigBadToyStore, Entertainment Earth, Amazon, all over the place. So yep, just you can find for yourself and anything yours, and just some links to BigBadToyStore and so forth. I'll put a link in the description down below, as well as to my socials between my Blue Sky and Cwclight down below in the description. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video, to my channel and everything. See whatever thing I come up with on Divine and Good Timing. It's as good as it gets anyway. But here you go. This is Transformers Legacy Diverge Combiner Mode Excelina, and this is Jesus Christ Chance Sonichu Prime saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. 15 minutes later, after Christian Prime and Sonichu contacted Optimus and later on. Okay, good. Looks like we made it into the clear. There are no Decepticons right here, but I am certain where they are nearby. But I anticipate all around this volcano, outside for the cave, essentially we're surrounded by Decepticons and Decepticlones, so we gotta watch our back. It's gonna take a little while for everybody to get here. I mean, Layer 1 should be on its way here, as well as the aerial bots and Wave. Alright, so guys, here's the plan. Alright, fire shot. Yes, Chris. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to just essentially lay low. We're going to scout, and we're going to make sure that everything is clear. We're going to report to the others along the way. And so fire shot, you can do a distraction. You'll fire off one of your missiles. Make sure it shoots off in a distance, explodes with a silencer on your cannon. Right. And meanwhile, Excelina and I will go zoom around the mountain in the caves, and we'll set a few covert explosions to give some caves on the inside, disrupt their energon mining, and by the time the Autobots get here, we should be good to go. And for the backup, we'll form Metatron when Punacractor V comes around. Come here, Chris. This is Chapper. Go ahead, Chapper. We're here, right here, listening. Wave, the aerial bots and I, we're making our way to the volcano island. Considering our very fast Mach speed, we should be there in a few minutes, probably about 10 or so. Yeah, don't worry, Chris, we'll be there shortly, and then we'll be able to take out all those Decepticlones, and if Punacractor V is combined, we'll give them a beatdown. Yeah, no problem, Prime. We'll be there faster than you can sink a seeker into the ocean and make him cry uncle.